Hello, I'm Sungjae Hong from Mobile Networking Lab. Today I would like to give presentation about our team project. Our subject is analyzing which sequence of chords is importantly used by measuring with PageRank algorithm. Our team member is me and Jiho Shin. Let me introduce our topic subject. First, chord is a harmonic set of pitches consisting of multiple notes. Simply two or more notes that are played together at the same time. It is defined by their root note and their quality. Chords which have same root note can be variated into minor or seven. For example, chord's root note is F, can be variated into F major, F minor, F major 7, F sus4, and so on. So there are more than 150 chords that we can use, and the sequence of chords we can play would be much more. Our idea is that we make a graph of this sequence of chords, which is called chord progression. We can analyze which progression is important in a certain genre. We will evaluate this importance with PageRank algorithm. Here I will explain the novelty of our project. There are many websites or research that suggest popular chord progression. For example, if you search the website called Hook Theory, it shows you which chord progression is mostly used in songs. But this is based on how many this progression was used. It does not indicate the quality of this progression. In our project, we suggest the method of measuring the importance or quality of each chord progression. Furthermore, unlike AI composing a song, which uses every melody as an input for learning, we only use sequence of chords, which means there's no need to use deep learning. I mentioned the concept importance of progression on the previous slide. I will explain the difference between frequency and importance. Chord is frequently used when there are lots of songs having the same sequence of chords. It indicates the quantity, and when the chord is important, it means it's guaranteed by the letter chord based on its own authority. Our dataset is the sequence of chords. It is from the most famous guitar chord website, ultimateguitar.com. We selected four major genres, which is pop, rock, electronic, and R&B. I will explain the details in the next slide. When you go to the website, there is a page that we can vary genre and align it with the order of the most popular of all time. We crawl the chords of each song in that order. This way, we extracted only popular songs. In the code of the website, the classic of chords are specific, which was easy to crawl only the sequence of chords. We used Selenium and Beautiful Soup for data crawling. It automatically reads through the pages and get the data of songs chords. We implemented PageRank algorithm but modified some parameter. PageRank is an algorithm used by Google Search to rank web pages in their search engine results. PageRank was named after Larry Page, one of the founders of Google. PageRank is a way of measuring the importance of website pages. As shown in the equation, PageRank of A is denoted by PRA, and considering it is originally a website, it works by counting the number and quality of links to a page to determine a rough estimate of how important the website is. We adopt this concept of measuring the importance of something and applied it to chords. Instead of indicating one chord as a node, we set one sequence of four chords as a node to make many nodes, and sequence which is followed by another sequence points the former sequence, which means it guarantees the importance of the former chords. The reason we grouped four chords is that the most of the song's chords are repeated every fourth chord, and we set damping factor as 1. Damping factor originally means the click-through probability, which is included to prevent sync from absorbing the page rank of those pages connected to the sync. But in our model, there is no sync, because course only proceeded. So we set it 1. And the equation would be like this. We made total 4 graphs, and the number of nodes and edges are shown in the chart. This is the structure of our dataset. It is a form of a graph. As you can see, the sequence of 4 chords are each node, and each node points the former sequence of chords. The algorithm we are using is PageRank, which came out almost 20 years ago. Therefore, we cannot claim that PageRank itself as a state-of-the-art. However, our idea is a state-of-the-art in the sense that it is the unprecedented model of evaluating the importance or quality of chord progression. Here is the result of our project. We ranked chord progression, and here is the most importantly used progression on pop and rock. The most commonly used sequence was known as C, G, A minor, and F sequence, and other pop results showed the same progression, while only the order of chords were different in the most important progression in rock. Let's hear the top chord progression of pop. Then let's hear the top chord progression of rock. This is top 10 the most importantly used chord progression on electronic and R&B genre. Like as shown in the previous slide, electronic has similar progression. However, R&B shows significant difference. We analyzed that R&B is originated from jazz on gospel and blues music, which is relatively free from generalized chord progression. Now let's hear the top chord progression of R&B. We also found interesting results while analyzing R&B chord progression. We divided the dataset into two parts, and the result of applying PageRank algorithm on top half songs and bottom half songs were clearly different. This indicates that the chord progression on the right side is commercially inadequate compared to the progression on the left side. Here is the popular songs on pop genre, which uses the chord progression that we ranked. There are so many songs that use this progression, but we only took the most famous and latest songs. Most of the songs are from current Billboard chart. This means those chords are still widely used and popular these days. This is the popular songs on rock genre, which uses the chord progression that we ranked. Here also listed the most famous and popular songs these days. We analyzed that the C, G, A minor, F chord progression is important progression, but if we consider the transposing, any chord that has chord progression of 1, 5, 6, 4 progression is same as C, G, A minor, F progression. And this is the famous songs that uses those kind of progressions. It shows that there are much more songs that uses certain progression. This is our conclusion. We had analyzed the chord progression of four major genres, which is popularly used by applying PageRank algorithm. Although exactly same chord progression is not widely used among popular songs due to transport chords, but the same pitch-shifted progression is still popular, which means if we consider transposing, our estimation covers much more songs. This is the end of our team project presentation. Thank you for listening.